Get the formalities out of the way. Hurry up. Come on, let's go. If you're just coming in, hi. If not, whatever, let's go. Time is precious for me as of late. So this is, once again, one of many Prince of Persia playthroughs I have done in this lifetime. What's different about this recording is that the last time I did this, or maybe the time before that, I had a green tint issue. Everything looked very green. That has since been fixed. And this time I'm recording without any sort of TV filter effect. No aperture grill, no slot mask. Thing is, without any sort of mask or grill filter, those rock details on the upper left wall up there, couldn't see them as well. Yeah, see, right there is what I'm talking about. Maybe it'll show up better on the video, I don't know. In retrospect, if you're watching right now. Level 1 is straightforward, just grab the sword. All its Super Nintendo glory. The one thing I love the most about this first backdrop, besides that cavern area down below, is all these skeletons and dead bodies just rotting. Love it. You don't see that in the later levels. I don't know if those guys ever actually block a strike. That guard always strikes so friggin' early. And just like him before, not one strike of mine was blocked. You know, thinking about this makes me wish in vain that Arsa Software did the Super Nintendo port of Prince of Persia 2. I can only imagine how fucking good it would have been. That was lucky. Now, even looking at this in retrospect, I can see that green tint is totally gone. By the way, that extra running jump I just did was a mistake because I'm so used to doing that on other versions. I'm trying to play this as intended. Not skip anything, play the whole level as intended. I wonder what the other enemies would look like if they got smashed by one of those death traps. Whoops. I always seem to misinterpret climbing up that wall there. I never seem to line myself up just right. I wonder if the game even has any animations for guards getting stopped to death like that. You never encounter a guard in the game that's near one, so I can't find out. I wonder who I would ask about something like that. You know, looking at this now, I'm so used to playing this with a TV effect added on. But I'm thinking it's going to be better for the video capture in the long run. I hate that room. It's such a fucking pain in the ass. Why do those pricks swing at you so fucking early? I wonder if that's an actual program feature for the level 2 palace guards. Like if that's an actual algorithm that's in the game. I never thought of that, but I should have. I should have noticed that sooner. feel like I'm not close enough. There we go. I was in just the wrong spot. If I had jumped from where I was, I might have missed the jump there. The nice thing about playing it slower like this is that I get to see the levels more. I get to see the backdrops more. In the original version, you were able to clear that jump. You were able to clear that with a running jump. Instead, they make you hang on the ledge just to inconvenience you more. I really hate that the blood was taken out of this. I really would have liked to see that blood smeared all over that blade when it gets sliced in half. I mean, if that was allowed in the Apple II original, why not here? Because Nintendo, that's why not. I'm gonna kill myself! No, I'm not. Hidden room. This is one I actually found for myself because I can see the cracks in the wall. Yep, on the right side of the wall, right there. See the cracks? That's your clue to let you know something's there. Probably the only hidden room in the game I discovered on my own. Everything else I looked up through VGMaps.com. Including those hidden rooms I would have never think to have found. Including one that gives you no hint that it's there. It's such a shame I don't know more about this port of the game, since it's basically an enhanced remake of the original. And that's the last level 1 guard you fight in the whole game. I mean, presumably this version was done by the same guys that did the PC 9801 version, that NEC computer series that was in Japan. And the TurboGrafx CD version and the Sega CD version were based off of that version that Arsys Software also did. So when they came to Super Nintendo, who thought to themselves, hey, you know what? Let's remake the game completely. Let's give it a huge makeover. I wonder about that. That block was accidental. It's really hard to time when to swing your sword, because you have to swing it just after the first frame they swing their sword. I can never time that consistently because I don't know when they're going to swing their sword. I can only guess. Now, why would you want to guess? Well, if you can land those hits consistently, you finish the fight faster. essential for speedrunning if you're going for world record or a personal best, but I'm not really, I'm not the type who likes to speedrun a lot. You think I can just skip that by knocking down that floorboard? They should have just made that floorboard solid and have it not collapse. It'll force you to go through that other room. Maybe they had it collapse to scare you. What kind of luck am I getting here? I'm not blocking a single strike of mine. Because why would I ever play that fight out? So easy to just push him off. I guess I'll know in retrospect whether it was better to have the grill filter on or off. In case you're wondering, nothing happens if you catch up to that Shadow Man before he leaves the screen. You pass right through him. He doesn't have a hitbox. I'm not even sure you could attack him if your sword was out at that point. Another hidden room I found thanks to the internet. Indicated by that left and right pattern up on that tile there. If you didn't see it, too late. Well, you can always rewind in retrospect. Now, I could actually just go right up the stairs and skip this fight if I wanted. I like to play it all out for documentary purposes. And maybe toot my horn a little bit. I don't have to skip the fight, that's how good I am. And I do know you can skip all this. I want to get it all documented. This is one of the few games that I can play over and over and over without really getting bored. Even though it doesn't really change much, it's very consistent, and it doesn't really throw many surprises at me. That was scary. Maybe because I do like showing it because of how difficult of a game it is, but you only know that if you played it. I mean, heck, people think the original game is hard enough as it is. Try this. Now that's something that doesn't happen very often. I would have normally dropped right to that platform there, but I guess just under the right circumstances, you could actually miss the platform you were supposed to drop down to and go one more story down. That's exactly what happened there. Yeah, see, they don't swing their swords as quickly as the level 2 guards do. These are level 3 guards, and I can tell by their color palette. My cat distracted me, so that's why... Yeah. That's why I was a little clumsy there. swing and a miss. We're seeing a lot of things that I don't think I've seen before. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this game can still throw surprises at me. I have no idea who's watching right now, but I'm very grateful that you are. Even one viewer means all the world to me. I was supposed to let that scene linger for documentary purposes, but there was nothing else to see. How far is he through the doorway there? Ha! That's the furthest I've ever pushed him. I fucking hate this room. The way it's set up is so inconvenient. There's no fast way to go through it optimally. From the placement of the jaw traps to the placement of that floor switch, then this bullshit. Hey Wretched, how you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty sleepy myself. I've been working 12-hour shifts, so I'm just trying to sneak in a stream here and there whenever I can. I'll play games that are quicker for me like this, which works out nicely. If all goes well, I'm actually recording this, and I'll upload it later. A hidden life extension potion that I never would have found without help from VGMaps.com. No, this video is not sponsored by them. I'm just very grateful for the help. Shout out to Captain Drake for ripping the maps. That's his username. It's officially how you do it. Jump across, grab the ledge, drop down. I did a few 10s? Okay. Yeah, I'm still working on my back. Things are getting better back there, finally. Been a long road to recovery. Every time I try to climb that wall, he bumps himself. I hate when he stops right there just to fake me out. It doesn't help either that he drops down, or that he crumbles when you hit him once. Because that means I can't force him over the edge unless he blocks my strike. There's another hidden room I never would have found without the internet. Who would have found this? By accident. There's nothing there on the wall to indicate that it's there. See ya. One of my cats is meowing. Not this one. Beat it. Yo, I think I can actually drop down there and it won't kill me. Funny how skeletons are programmed that way. Once they drop off screen, they're considered despawned, and that's it. Don't you fuck with me. That red is very vibrant without the TV filter on it, on this TV. A certain detail that I never would have seen on an old CRT back then. Using crummy RF connection. Pushing you off because that's more fun. My cat keeps meowing. I'm trying to call him, or her, whichever one it is. Hi, Mom! Now, you have to land on that floorboard to drop it down onto a floor switch that will hold this gate open here to the right, but it's actually possible to hit that floor switch yourself and make it to the gate before it closes. That's the worst pattern you can get. The pattern you get determines on how long you've been in the level up until the time you reach that room. A former world record holder figured that out. Uranium Anchor, Benjamin Cutler. Kudos to him for figuring that out. You know, they really should have not made these floor tiles collapsible like that, because using some tricks, you can actually skip this whole part of the level right there. Those rooms are, well, that particular room in this level is a bitch and a half to get through. I often forget that guard is over there because there's no reason to go that way. Except for a couple life potions. I actually think that hallway is easier than the one above. And from dropping that floorboard, I can safely land where that spike trap used to be. Which reminds me, why did they just put spike traps on all four of those floorboards? Why leave one blank? Is it because it mimics the original game? Because if you really wanted me to go through all that trouble to drop that floorboard on top of that spike trap, you would have put spike traps on all four sections. You can actually do all this without the floater potion. If you just if you just lower yourself from where you pick up that life extension potion, you only take a point of damage. Before I understood that pattern, I would carefully step through every single jaw trap. I wonder if any of the devs have any second thoughts about that design choice. I've also recently been noticing that your opponents that you fight against in this game, if you look really closely, sometimes they'll almost go for a strike, but then they change their mind when you go for a strike. Like they can cancel their own input. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a thing here. And the first level 5 guard you fight. God, how many pixels off was that sword swing? I got a jaw trap here too. Might as well use it. See ya. And a couple single jumps. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, it's not the first time I've made that mistake. I don't know if that was much faster. Did I ever mention this is my least favorite level in this version of the game? Why? Because there's no quick way to play through it. There are no good tricks that I know of that will help you beat it faster. You just have to do it. Now wait for our mousy friend to come by. Nice little trick I learned. Nicely done. And just to the right is another hidden room that I didn't know about, with a very subtle hint on the wall letting you know that something is there. Might as well show you. If you look on the wall there, you can, where I'm coming out, you can see red gemstones embedded in that wall. That lets you know something's hidden there. Very, very subtle hint. Spacing isn't quite right. I never got the hang of the turnaround there, where you turn around just at the right time to clip that that floorboard so that it drops. And in the lower right-hand corner, you can see a tile, wall tile, which seems to be totally out of place. Oh no, 85 minutes left. What am I gonna do? Look, a little skip right there. You're supposed to grab the ledge. What are you doing? Oh well. That would have been a funny way to die, though. That would have made for good content. If it weren't for the fact that I prefer to get no death runs of this. Oh, come on, get through there. Now I gotta do a running jump to get a little boost there. Get under this. There. Huh. I'm all sorts of slippery feet. Oh well. Made for a little variety. Stubborn bastard. There is a faster way to get through that room than having to tiptoe through it. Because that room is a mess. I'll just stun lock him. Here. It's amazing that I beat this as a kid. It's another stunt that's also really difficult. And the reason I killed that guard up here first was so it would weigh down that floor switch he's laying on that would have closed this gate. That's a trap they really set you up for. you look along the wall on the right side, you can see some gemstones. Red gemstones indicating that there's a hidden passageway there. I used to always wonder how to get that life-up potion on from the other side of the screen. Well, this is how. I assume the skeleton body is just for decoration. The kind of thing you'd see in these corridors. For a moment, I thought he wasn't going to grab it. That's why I hesitated for a second. I feel like that skull and crossbones design with the skeleton with the two swords is a little bit out of place. Seems more like a pirate thing to me. Or maybe it's just to represent that you're really in for a tough time in these levels, now that you've agreed to go on this way. Not that you have a choice. One of the harder levels in the whole game, I think. I don't know what to call this backdrop. I think it's some kind of torture chamber. And yes, I do know the Potion of Warp is hidden here. I know exactly where it is, and I'm not going to get it. A lot of single hopping. Really gets under your nerves easily. Fear of you really messing it up and, well really in this game, one mistake and you're dead. Nice. Hiccup. If I could talk to any one of the guys that worked on this version, Do like an interview or something. Whatever they could tell me about the making of this version of the game. Whatever paper documentation was made at the time, they would know about it if it even still exists. That was some junk luck right there. I can't believe I'm just noticing this now. That pattern on the exit and entrance door is the same pattern that you see on the flags when you fight the night bosses. How did I miss that all these years? Those sparkles of light, you touch them, they kill you instantly. You can't jump over them. If you do jump over them, you would have to jump higher than the prince is actually taller, I think. There's also a lot of irrevocable mistakes in this game. Like, even if the mistake you made didn't kill you, the level could be unwinnable at that point. Oh no, 75 minutes left. Hardest series of jumps in the game right there. And that floorboard right above that gate is your death wish. You miss time grabbing the ledge and you grab the ledge above that gate, you're done. She knows. This level is the hardest in the game, in my opinion, without question. 19, I think, comes close, but I think this is way worse. I'd sooner play 19 all day before 18. I wonder if that symbol represents the Night Clan that this enemy is part of. I doubt there's any story detail in the game like that. If there's any story like that, the game doesn't give it to us. It may only be in design documents. That was sloppy timing on my part. I'm supposed to wait a little bit longer before pressing the A button. Let's send him over the edge. Why not? There we go. Despawned. You know, I've got an old password for this written down somewhere where I was at level 20 with 13 hit points instead of the maximum 15, and I had 59 minutes left on the clock. Why did it take me so long to finish those levels? What did I do different back then? You know, I'm so used to playing this level in this way. That's probably what took me longer, because this level would take me over 6 minutes on the clock to finish. I'm so used to playing it this way, I'm not even sure what the other way is anymore. Hop forward, hop forward, forward, hop forward. It looks like you can't make that jump with a single hop, but you can. And you do every single time. Once you get this gate open, you're pretty much in the clear to get out of here. Last time I played these series of fights, I did really bad off camera. That's a bad sign right there. I hate that he backs out of it. Yeah, I could stun lock him to death, but I'm not going to do that. And I am also well aware of the trick where you can pretty much skip all these bosses. I can do it consistently, it works. This just looks way cooler for content. Actually going through all these bosses and fighting them all. I hate where this floorboard is that opens the exit switch, because if you do another running jump in here to get here faster, you jump right over it. And you waste time. Fucking dicks. Shooting star always shoots down every time you come into the screen. It's a silhouette. Blue has blue hair, because people in Persia had blue hair. I'm always scared of getting hit by one of those, because one of those could be my death wish. I hate that they removed that magic circle from the floor. It was really nice and decorative. Not that the whole room isn't decorative, but still, it would have been cool to have. I'm happy with that. That's worth a full credit scroll, I think. Certainly worth an upload. Even though it's my umpteenth time playing this. 'Cause yeah, you're not sick of it at all. Lies defeated. He's dead. Nintendo censorship bullshit. Yeah, dude. You just reached the end of this. I'm making enough time for quick streams and being done with it since I'm working so many hours. That's okay though, it was a good run. You'll see it, I'll upload it on YouTube. It'll be on my channel. Or in retrospect on YouTube if you're watching it now. No deaths either. Nice clean playthrough. I'm just waiting out the credit scroll so I can see what my final times were for every level. I don't know if you noticed, dude, but I also recorded this with no TV filter, no slot mask, no grill, no scanline effect, nothing, just unfiltered 1080p pixels. Wondering which I like better. Yeah, this is one of the few games that I actually play with a scanline filter or with the aperture grill filter, even though I'm using RGB video, because RGB looks so friggin' nice. I don't want to add anything on top of it. This is one of the few games where I will do that. This version of the game uses a lot of dithering, or mesh patterns, whichever you like to call them. And a nice grill filter will smooth that out, make it look more organic. Executive producer. And no, you can't skip this. I actually have to wait for it. Okay. Final stats. That can be screen capped easily enough. 18 and 19 are always the longest. They really stick it to you with the difficulty there. Levels 13 through 15 are notably longer. Longer than the rest of most of the other levels, but 18 and 19 are absolutely the longest. Level 20 is weird. When you first get to level 20, the timer stops counting. It just stops. And it doesn't start counting until after you defeat Jafar and are warped back into the hallway. Then the timer starts going again. I don't get it. That's why it says only 5 seconds. Did you see me beat that in 5 seconds? I didn't. Weird indeed. But that's it. Uploaded, no post-editing, no splicing, no cuts, all fair and square. Good run, good night, see you all later. Mm-hmm.